Hey guys, good afternoon. So in this video I am going to show you around my land. So I'm back in Guatemala. I am so happy to be home. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm actually visiting my land today for the first time since being home, and it has changed a lot. In fact, the plants are exploding. It's starting to look like a jungle again, and so I'm going to take you for a tour. I'm going to take you for a tour around. And then before we do that, we're gonna play some songs. This is actually my first time of many making music on this land. So let's just hang out for a bit and see what happens. So I'm gonna show you my first song that I have essentially written. It comes from an ancient Sanskrit mantra, but it's all about the journey from darkness to light, from death to eternal life. Pretty good, right? Hi guys. Hi Roger. Asatoma, Sakamaya, Tamasoma, Jyoti. This is my first time. I'm still a little nervous, like performing it, like when I practice on my own. Okay. One thing I'm learning is like don't make excuses for your art. Asatoma, Sakamaya, Tamasoma, Jyoti. Mrityoma, Amritam, Gamaya. Lead me from darkness, lead me to light. Lead me from death, knowing everything is alright. Asatoma, Sakamaya, Tamasoma, Jyoti. Mrityoma, Amritam, Gamaya. Lead me from darkness, lead me to light. Lead me from death, knowing everything is alright. Asatoma, Sakamaya, Tamasoma, Jyoti. Mrityoma, Amritam, Gamaya. Lead me from darkness, lead me to light. Lead me from darkness, knowing everything is alright. Asatoma, Sakamaya, Tamasoma, Jyoti. Mrityoma, Amritam, Gamaya. And also, yeah. So stay tuned. If you're just tuning into this video, we're about to take a tour of the land. I'm just playing you some songs first because I want to, because I'm joyful, because I want to give the gift of my voice to you and to this land, because it's what I have at the tip of my hand. Let's sing everything you say. Everything you say and do has meaning. I am telling you it's truly lovely, living, kind you. It's truly amazing. How life keeps on changing. How life keeps on changing. How life keeps on changing. called mobilia. It's actually really good for the lungs. An interesting thing about the lungs is it stores grief. So if you have a lot of grief, you might find that you want to smoke cigarettes, right? There's no coincidence there. It's like the medicine. You're trying to put the medicine where the energy is being stored in the body. So I'll play you one more, and then we'll go for a tour of the land. Okay? Slow down. I'm excited. So I know Wendy's going through a hard moment right now. I've reached out to her, I've messaged her, I am available to her, I love her, and I also know that, you know, you can't get around what you gotta go through. So Wendy, if you're watching, come on down, let's go to the farm. I'm about to have lunch at the farm after this, and then after we're gonna go to the dog sanctuary and give some love to the dogs there. So if you wanna come hang out with me and puppies, available, just answer your messages. Hold for chords. I'm still learning this one. I got a songbook now. Let it be, let it be, let it be. No, where are we? Okay. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken hearted people living in the world agree, there will let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. All right. No, we finished it. I was about to pull it. Okay, guys. So hi everybody. Thanks for joining in the video. We are now going to take. Yeah, exactly. You know, all of the songs I'm singing. A lot of people are going through a dark time right now. It's not unique. It's not out of the ordinary. It's not to be afraid of. It's not bad. It's not wrong. In fact, this is the darkness is where we gain perspective. The darkness is where the butterfly grows its wings. So darkness is important. Without the darkness, butterflies wouldn't exist. So I believe in butterflies. So I believe in the darkness. So I believe in the light. So I believe in life. So I believe in death. I believe in all of it. Yeah, and and it's important when we're in those dark places to be where you are. Feel what you feel. In fact, a lot of times when we're having these big emotional releases, a lot of times it's you're finally arriving in a place where you have so much rawness just ready to be let out. So let it out. The worst thing we can do in those places is repress it, suppress it. Repress it, suppress it, deny it, run from it, put it down, shame it, be afraid of it. No, just feel what you feel, go into it, because then, you know what? Get to the light. You get to the light. You gotta go through darkness to get to the light. It's like science. It's like the science of life. Anyways, thank you, Carrie. Alright guys, so thank you for being so patient. Now let's take a little tour of my land and let's see how it's looking. So actually I want to tell you something. I actually just had the 1-year anniversary of this land. Baby, it's our anniversary. It's our land-iversary. So, yeah, butterfly and flannel. Yeah, I'm in my mountain land look with my boots and ready to tromp through the jungle. So without further ado, yeah, of course Wendy will be okay. Wendy's a tough cookie who's Wendy's fine. She will be fine, and she doesn't need any pitying. She's not, it doesn't help her. Also telling her what to do doesn't help her. So let's just let her do what she's gonna do. Yeah, she'll be okay. She's not broke. She's fine. Going through some stuff, and it's gonna lead her somewhere. And I'm here if she wants to come hang out. If she wants that, it's there. So without further ado, let's take a little tour. So first of all, what you see here is, let me just put my stuff down. So some coffee wood. Here are those lobelia flowers. Aren't they so pretty? So okay, so exactly 1 year ago, this piece of land and I became a couple. Yeah, the picture is fantastic. Thank you. In fact, I really want to thank my supporters. I said this in the group, but your guys' support helped me buy this new phone for the benefit of everybody here. So thank you. Thank you to my High Vibe Tribe supporters. You guys make such a big difference in my life. All of you guys do, but especially them, because they're helping me in a really tangible way. So here we go. Okay, cool. Let's take a little walk around. So what you will notice, we've had a bunch of rains, and so what happens here in Guatemala is you get a few rains and then the plants just explode. Oh, Jim, thank you, honey. Yeah, I know, Donna, it's been a year already, but you know what? It's good. That's cool, because what I've actually learned from Ashley, my friend who's helping me with the design. We talked way before I bought the land, and she advised me. Actually, she was advising someone else, but who had land, and she said that the first thing you want to do with land is you want to wait a year to see what happens, to learn about the land, to become familiar with your land, become familiar with what happens in different weather seasons, Whoa. And so I've done it. I've done a great job. I followed the directions. And so yeah. So, isn't it just so beautiful? So we have all this coffee wood. Maybe I cut it too prematurely. This actually is a little bit of a regret that I have, is that I did move a little bit too fast with the coffee wood, but it's okay. We still left a bunch of coffee wood, a bunch of coffee still growing. Like that's coffee. Whoa. What? Are you Juice? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Choo choo? What? Okay, just chill, baby. I'm just gonna take them for a little tour, okay? Everything's cool. So I got a little nip from another dog at a friend's house. We were doing so good, and then I got up to go get my bags, and I left her, and in that time, so I'm just keeping a really close eye on her to make sure she's okay. She's got a little wound, but I've been doctoring it and taking good care of her. Yeah, I don't think anyone's right now. Oh, and I'd like to point out, Miss Stella has a new collar and tag thanks to Melissa over at Purple La Luna. So Melissa sells these collars, and she sent me one while we were in the States for selling. She looks great. Yeah, look at that face. Tara, what do you need to remember? Oh, hey, Trina. Whisper words of wisdom. Okay, so let's go to the top, and I'll show you a little bit of what's going on. So also, guys, I want to give a shout out. You see the link below, the gardening course. I have linked to it. There is a discount code available for you guys, 10% off. So I love this course so much. This course really empowered me to understand some of the most just essential things you need to know to be a good steward of the land. And that can be stewarding land or just growing plants, growing your own garden, growing your own food, growing your own medicine. I highly recommend it. They have 2 courses. They gave me access. They look so good. The courses are filmed beautifully. You can learn from Neil with his great Irish accent. So if you use the code ERICALOVE, one word, you get 10% off. And there's a gardening course and a composting course. So if you have land, if you want to do better in your garden, if you want to grow plants, if you want to grow food, if you want to grow medicine, I highly recommend you check out that course, okay? Are there snakes? I've never seen any snakes here. Oh yeah, see? So this is a coffee plant. This one's marked to not be cut down. When the ladies were coming through and chopping all the coffee, I came through and... Oh, you want to know what's great about this? So this is called sorrel. So this is one of the first plants that emerges after the rains. And you want to know what's great about this plant? This. You can eat it. Woo, it's tangy. It's got a lot of vitamin C. All right, let's keep going. I love a good sorrel snack. Okay, so here's an example. This is one of the coffee trees that was cut. You see all the cut? And look, it's already growing back. So that's one thing to understand. Is sometimes, cutting plants is actually really good for their health. Stella's not pregnant. Okay, but... Can I tell you something now? Okay, no. No, I'll tell you guys later. Oh, hi, Michelle. Sorrel's great as a salad. You know it then. Michelle, it was so great meeting you at the meetup. Now every time I see your name and your frog, I'm like, oh, Michelle. Yeah, great. She's so lovely. I'm really, really, really loving this new phone. Is sorrel the same as sourgrass? I don't know. I don't think she's chubby. I think she's actually looking great. I think there were definitely times when she was chubby, but now is not one of them. At least comparatively. Oh my gosh, where's my fire pit? Oh, there it is. I was like, did the fire pit grow over? This is where we've had some yeah, some really nice ceremonies and blessings and offer prayers here, and yeah, just kind of consecrating the land in a really ceremonial, ritualistic way. Thanks, Alex. Is that a hummingbird? No. Oh, let me show you one of my favorite rocks. Oh. Whoa. You see, once the plants come, you can't really see the contours of the land anymore, so you don't know really where you're stepping. Yeah. So I think Stella's probably just tired because she followed me to an ayahuasca ceremony the other night. I tried to go without her, and I left. I distracted her with food. I left. I went on the road. I got no Stella. Great. I got there, I set up my place, getting settled in, and then who shows up but Stella? She followed me through the rain. She followed my scent. And so at first I was like, oh no, you shouldn't be here, this isn't right, you know, attachment to it being a certain way. And then it's like, okay, well, this is the way it is, and I cleared it with Mom and Dad. I called it Kobe and Nanda, it's their nicknames, because they're like these like wonderful, loving, just like really kind, really grounded couple, masculine, feminine energy, who are just, they're my family. Yeah, they're Mom and Dad here. And so they said, you know, it's fine, she can stay, you know, just, you know. And at first it was a little bit distracting, but ultimately it was such a great bonding experience. But we were up all night. We were up all night for the ayahuasca ceremony, and she was really such a good energy to have with me. She, you know, there were some tough moments for sure, and she was just there with me. She licked my face. She was just so amazing. She was like my little wolf. So she's probably still a little tired from that. So, oh yeah, and then this necklace I got this after the ceremony. This was sort of like my graduation gift. I achieved something really special and powerful in that ceremony. I let go of some really negative stuff. I connected with my voice. You notice my voice was like much more open than it's ever been. I had a big initiation with my voice. She's like a little animal who's kind of been in hiding because the world didn't feel safe. And so it's like my job now is to like coax her out and help her feel safe. And yeah, and she's so beautiful. And the singing that I did during the ceremony was like unbelievable. So anytime anyone says that I can't sing, it's like, you don't know. You just don't think I can sing right now, probably because I don't feel safe, because my little deer voice doesn't feel safe. But you know, the more I can create that sense of safety in the world, the more I can just like emerge as the beautiful being that I am. That's it. Asatoma Sakamaya. Oh yeah, so this is also the time, I don't know if you can see, but the spiders are coming now with the rains, because the plants, I don't know if you can't see this. Oh yeah, oops. Anyways. Yeah, so this is my Ava Rose Earth Fairy necklace. Wow. Asatoma Sakamaya Tamsumajoti. So Stella, I think, is extra tired from that. Also, when we were about to leave, one of the dogs bit her. So, but she's okay. I'm doctoring her little wound, and it's not bad. But I think she's just going a little slower, and that's okay. Yeah, so lush, right? And this is just after a few rains. And so, yeah, there's going to be a point where we're going to have to cut the plants back. Actually, I was just talking to my friend Diego about it. He's like, should we clean it? Should we start cutting the plants? And I'm like, no. He's like, but you can see the rocks. And I'm like, I've been spending the last, 6 months staring at the rocks. I want to see the plants now. Hi, Rosemary. Agates. No, Suzanne. So this is, look at this. This is a green tiger's eye. This is wood. This is chrysocolla. And then this one is, I can't remember what she said. I'll have to ask her what it was. My friend Julia, my sister, it's like, that was something that really came through. It was like, I have a tribe here. Like, my tribe is here. I have such an incredible community. You know, it's not just this place that I love, it's the people. It's the way that my heart is just filled up by everything that I'm learning and all of the experiences I'm having. You know, and like tribe, like I am one of many in a beautiful community of people who are just living from their full hearts and singing and dancing and loving and connecting and just like the openness. And that I really noticed that, like going back to the States, I did not feel that kind of openness from people. Maybe it's just where I was. Maybe it's just, you know, my sister is different, of course, she's my sister, you know, but yeah, it's a nice contrast to come home and be like, So best part about rain, when the rains come, waterfalls, ba-bam. You see that? Yeah, Teresa, I've given her a call. I've sent her a message. I think she just needs to, guys, you can't get around what you gotta go through. You can't get around what you gotta go through. You can't get around what you gotta go through. No one can do it for you. You can't get around what you gotta go through. So, yeah, she's gonna be fine. I trust in Wendy's path. I do not doubt for a moment that Wendy's exactly where she's meant to be. And for those of you who don't know, Wendy is a dear friend of mine who actually came out of this audience, came here to Guatemala. She's doing her own videos. Now she's visiting again. Apparently she's having a little bit of an emotional moment. I've reached out to her, I called her, sent her some messages, invited her to lunch, invited her in the dog sanctuary. Now it's up to her if she wants to do it. And I trust that she's exactly where she's meant to be, going through what she needs to go through at this moment. It's hard, as the darkness can be, but the darkness leads us to the light. Yeah, she's an adult. She doesn't need to be told what to do. She doesn't need to be told what she needs. She's the only one who can tell that. She's the only one who can have this experience, and she's the only one who can move through it to the other side. So, and I'm here for her, and I've let her know. And she's gonna be fine. And, you know, it seems like she's going through some stuff. And that's fine. Can we stop demonizing the hard times? Please? Can we please stop demonizing the darkness? My God. It's like, It's like, okay, but don't get me wrong. Like, I don't like to see my friends suffering. Like, I don't want my friends to suffer. Like, it's hard to watch, you know, someone struggle and cry and go through some shit. And I trust in their path. I trust in their spiritual path. I trust in their path. I trust in the lessons that are unfolding for them. I trust that it's all unfolding for the highest good. So who am I to step in and say that shouldn't be this way? That's a way of trying to control reality and trying to control God. Everything comes from God, and you're trying to control God. Who do you think you are? Stella, let's not try to control God, okay? What? Okay, so there's the cedar tree or the cypress tree. Oh, we found a spot. Yeah, exactly. You can't force yourself. You know, and here's the thing, like, especially, like, and I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying this is Wendy, but, like, especially when it comes to, like, addiction, recovery, you know, that's a dark time, like, hitting bottom. Like, it's hard to watch someone go through that, and you cannot help a person who doesn't want the help. You cannot force your help on them. You cannot make them want to change. You cannot want change for them more than they want it for themselves. Choo-choo. What? What? You like the bugs? Mm. Oh, choo-choo. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. Okay. So let me show you, okay, so before we were talking about putting the house up top And I'm still thinking in the future that might be a house going up top, but so far, what I've been talking about with my friend Ashley, we came here the other day and we did a meditation with the land. And I've had some revelations and realizations that, like, you know, this is a nice piece of land, but it's also not so big, you know? And I have to make good choices about what I want to do here and how I want to use it. And originally I was saying, like, oh, I'm going to build a retreat center so I can, like, welcome other people here and, like, host retreats here and stuff. And then I kind of had a realization, like, wait a minute. I don't really want to build it for other people. I don't want to live my life for other people. I don't want to use my energy for the purpose of pleasing other people. I want to do what makes my heart sing. I want a sanctuary for myself. I want a home. So I am going to have a guest accommodation here. Like, for my mother or my sister or my niece or like a dear friend, you know, to come and stay. But I don't think I don't really have the space to build a full-on retreat center. So that said, we did an exercise the other day where, you know, I had previously the notion that I was going to build up there and build actually over there on the other side. We did this meditation where I asked my body to take me where it wanted to go, not my mind. And so I followed this path and I ended up here at under this cypress tree. This beautiful cypress tree. And so I think this is where I'm going to build a small house, a tiny house, like and a house out of earth. Yeah, Michelle, the land should be my retreat before all else. And you know, I think this is like that pattern. This is that pattern that I'm noticing in my life of like wanting to take care of others, wanting to please others, wanting to make sure everyone else is okay, and then I'll take care of myself. And it's like, wait a minute, no. Let me take care of myself first, and then give to others from that overflowing cup, you know? So yeah, so I'm gonna focus on this space first. Right now I'm waiting for the map to come back from Ashley and Dijon. They're working on it. In fact, we're having a meeting on Friday morning, which I'm really excited about. Also, I'm going to go to the community build day tomorrow to go see my friends from the course and go work on the money magic, and I'll show you some of the structures that we're building up there. But yeah, so this is interesting because the original spot I thought was building that first tiny house was over there, but through the meditation, it's actually here, and actually that works out better because there's one door down there, and that spot would have been right in front of the door. Whereas this spot, it just feels, I don't know, do you see how there are like more trees here? It feels a little bit more nestled away, like it feels a little bit more tucked away, like that spot up at the top is kind of wide open. There's just all these are a bunch of coffee trees, right? So I'll still have my coffee harvest. Hi, Crystal. So that spot is much more open. So maybe in the future we'll build like a bigger house there. But for now, this will be the spot to focus. Suzanne, you love Dijon. Oh my God. Have you ever heard him play music? Oh my God, what an incredible musician. I feel so lucky to have both Ashley and Dijon working on this project with me. In fact, like, they are, in their own way, each such talented artists. And they have different mediums, like between music, or like this earthworks, like they make sculptures, like they do designs, they build structures, they design houses, but they're like such like good people, such earthy, grounded people, such kind people, such like present people. And yeah, I feel really blessed because originally I didn't even know that they were offering the service. In fact, I'm their first client that they're taking on as a team. They've done a lot of work separately, but I really feel like with them, I'm getting this beautiful mix of this feminine and masculine energy, like, which is actually really interesting because when I was breaking up with my former partner about a year and a half-ish ago, something, I remember just starting this like question of like, what would it look like and feel like within myself and in my life to be in balance between the masculine and the feminine. Oh my God, look at this. And so I feel like I'm living into that answer right now, which feels great. All right, look. Oh, someone thinks you're so, oh, Veronica. Oh, like, let's look at Veronica really quick. I want to see that comment. Where is it? You're so selfish. You'll never have married with kids with the way, I can't even see the comment. Okay, so that's it. Here, I want to point this out. So that's an example of someone perceiving with a filter. So it doesn't matter what they're perceiving. What's affecting the person's experience and her comment towards me is her filter. So someone else with a different filter would have a completely different perception. And my guess is that person is probably suffering a lot because of that filter through which they're perceiving reality. Reality itself is fine. Like, life is going to be life. But however you perceive it is going to determine whether or not you suffer and whether or not you try to cast suffering on others. It's incredible. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh. OMG. It's beautiful. Oh, I love the rainy season. Oh. And you know what? I'm also, Veronica's comment was like, oh, you'll never be married and have kids. You know what? I'm also working to give up my attachment to what I think I want, because I actually, it's like you have a sense of what you want, but sometimes like God has this idea that like God has a plan for you, and sometimes your plan is not God's plan. So the best thing we can do is just become empty, become a hollow reed, become the hollow bone, such that the divine spirit can move us and move through us. So we stop doing things based out of like egoic desires and fears and like stored trauma, right? So, I've said in the past that I really want to become a mother, and that may or may not happen, and I'm okay with that. I have made peace with that. If it's meant to be, it will be, and if not, so be it. I will be content either way, because it doesn't matter what's happening on the outside for me to be a joyful human. I can be a joyful human regardless of what's happening, and that's my work. That's my goal. I'm not trying to control life anymore. At least I'm striving not to control life anymore to fit to my attachments and desires. I just want to enjoy. I want to make music. I want to dance. I want to love. I want to shine my light so bright through the darkest night. Yeah. Michelle, your house should include tall windows to see the waterfalls. Michelle, that sounds like a great idea. It sounds like a great idea. Hi, Tammy. I love you. Yeah, my favorite part about the rainy season are really that whole mountain just like erupts in like little waterfalls. You can't see it, so yeah, remember your damn filters. That's the thing. Our work needs to be looking at our filter, looking at the filter through which we are experiencing. Like, so that lady who left that comment calling me selfish, right? She was perceiving me through a certain filter that said it's not okay to put yourself first. It's probably a filter that she unfortunately experiences that probably says my needs are not as important as someone else's needs, which leads us to give until we're empty and drained and broken. Not broken, because we're never really broken, but really drain ourselves. And that's not to say that we shouldn't take care of others. What I'm saying is that I'm better able to give with a full heart when my cup is full, when I have slept well, when I have eaten well, when I have taken care of my need for privacy and silence and reflection and meditation and time with God and prayer, right? When I have nourished my body, my mind, my heart, and my spirit, then I can show up in the world with bright, shiny eyes, and that which I touch is healing. Then I can have a healing presence in the world. The best doctor that you want to visit is one who is so full that they are radiating that vital energy that their mere presence alone can be a part of your healing. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of fulfillment that is truly in service to others. I'm not talking about the kind of selfishness that, me, this is mine, I just want this for myself, and, screw everybody else. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. So, yeah. Who knows? But, thank you, Veronica, for spotting all that conversation. You want to know what's funny is that the Facebook algorithm actually loves it when there's conversation in the chat. So thank you, Veronica, for helping me and taking this video further than it would have gone without your contribution. So I honor you, I acknowledge you, I appreciate you, and thank you for being here. And sharing what's on your filter. Asatoma sakamaya tansumajoki nityomamita yamaya. Lead me from darkness, lead me to light. Lead me from darkness, knowing everything is alright. Asatoma sakamaya tamsumajoki nityomamita yamaya. Gamaya means like lead me. So that's a Sanskrit chant that I'm doing. Like when we do go to Kirtanic Karuna and we sing these mantras, you're essentially tapping into these like ancient vibrations from the oldest language in the world, these prayers that have been sung and prayed for millennia. And so there's all this like power behind them. So that's what I'm tapping into. In fact, I'm really hoping that when Luke gets back, he can give us the talk on mantras. He's in the States and he went and did a guest speaking at a Unitarian church and did this whole talk about the use of mantras. And I'm hoping that he can give us that talk. I would love to hear that talk from him. Oh yeah, give me the waterfalls. So pretty. What are the green fruits? Oh, Allison, those are oh, choo-choo. Hi, baby. Those are, so this is a little hakote, this is a little baby hakote tree. So these fruits are green, and then over the season, over the next few months, they'll eventually turn red and orange. And so around November, oh, hi, Carol. Oh, Carol. Carol, I know it's a little late, but I want to say to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my friend Carol Cece. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Carol, for your birthday, where is it? I give you waterfalls. I give you waterfalls for your birthday. So what does that mean? What does that chant mean that I'm saying? It says, what it means, how it translates into English for your understanding of your mind. It translates as, lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from untruth to truth, or the unreal to real. Lead me from death to eternal life. So that's what that means. That's what I'm singing. Yay, Carol. I love you, Carol. Carol, thank you for being in this audience. Thanks for being part of the High Vibe tribe. Thank you for letting us learn about you and get to know you better, and it's been really fun. Oh my gosh, there's so much jungle here. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Hey, 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 Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Ah, cool, Fran, it's your daughter's 15th birthday today. Happy birthday. Paula Rafferty, it's your birthday too. Guys, happy birthday. So much celebrations to everybody out there who has anything to celebrate today, whether it's your birthday or something else. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Every day we are born. Every day we are free. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Every day we are born. Every day we are free. Wow. Marinella, it was so nice meeting you too, honey. Thank you so much for coming out. I really enjoyed your presence. I really enjoyed meeting you. And everyone else who came to the meet and greet. Actually, I'm so grateful to Sue for making that little video of my little closing speech. So I'm going to be posting that here on my page. Yay! Jane, when is your birthday? I would love to sing to you on your birthday. Oh, I got some bug bites. Anyways, all right, guys. Oh, let me just take you down one more place. Let's go see where we left off with the work on the land from the last guys. They worked for about 3 weeks before I realized that, wait, no, this isn't right. And so we stopped. We hit the pause button. And so I'll show you where we left off with them and what that looks like now. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Have a little bit of sorrel salad. Let's do it. Whoa. Mmm. Oh, looks like, what is she doing? It's very interesting. Now I just find people's negative comments. Wait. I just find them really fascinating now. Just to see how other people... I can't really understand her comment, but it sounds like she's just caught in her own, like, you know, judgments and filters and attachments to the way things should be and how people should be and how, I don't know. But you know what? I'm not gonna take it personally because it's not about me. It's about her. It's about her. Honey. I wish I had like a little mirror I could just hold up right now. That's what I would do. All right, here we go. Whoa, okay. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Whoa. Rocks. Whoa. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so here's a little pomegranate tree that we planted. Yeah, troubled mind. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. No, Misty, let's just be kind to her. She has troubles. She's hurting. She's hurting inside. That's why she's making those comments. It's not because she's a bad person. She's just hurting. She's probably an overwhelmed mother. She's probably giving a lot to others. You know, that's why me saying that was really triggering for her. You know, she probably doesn't have, I don't know, but she probably doesn't have the space to take care of herself in the way that maybe she needs. And so she hears me talking like this and that is triggering for her. So, you know, be kind. Let's just be kind to everybody. Okay, so this is where we left off. Oh, look at these. Carol, look at these little flowers. I give you these flowers for your birthday. Just a troubled mind. That's all it is. So, oh, hi, Olga. Hi, honey. Olga, it was also so good to see you, honey. Thank you so much for coming out. I really cherish your presence and your being. And yeah, I really hope next time when I'm back, maybe we can do like more of like a, I don't know. Because like, obviously we all could have had more time talking to each other. And so I'm wondering like how we could do it in the future where we can like really, I don't know, maybe we can do like a paint night or something, or like, I don't know. But I just want to say that I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Suzanne, why no green cover there? Well, they did all this excavation. So, there's lots of green cover here because this is the undisturbed land, but this is the stuff that was dug up. But interestingly enough, this big pile of earth, you can see that it's starting to grow also. Like there are seeds in this earth that are starting to emerge as well. So, but yeah, so this, actually Roger helped me clarify this. But this area, this is like the front. This is like the front door. So this is gonna be like public entrance. There's another entrance over there, but that'll be my private entrance because my house will be like right up there. That's where we showed. Oh, Nicole, love you, honey, and I'm sending you love. Man, it is, you know, it's not easy being a mom and balancing your needs with other people's needs. You know, I see my sister really, you know, having a lot, and that's also why it was really good that I was there to support her, and yeah, and you know, that's also something I do like about being here in Guatemala. If I were to be so blessed as to become a mother, there's a lot of support here from my tribe, from my family here, from the local community. You know, I know there are women who would love to have the opportunity, economic opportunity to work with me and for me if I needed help. So yeah, you know, this is also why I'm like living intentionally this way. I'm putting myself, I was seeking something, and I think this is what it was. I was seeking a place that really felt like home, where I could, God willing, have a really supportive motherhood. So oh yeah, Darla Johnson would love to see me talk about how I go about changing my life and moving down there. Darla, you are in luck. I literally wrote a whole book about it. It's called Leaving America with Erica, How to Travel and Set Yourself Free. It outlines the principles that I have used to get here to where I am. The land is like, that's like the next book. That's like the next chapter. But if you want to know how I've done it, if you want the roadmap, it's there. I poured all of my heart and soul and my time and my love into that book. And it's on Amazon. And weird thing, I don't know why, I set the price at $12, and Amazon for some reason is selling it for like $5. So like, until I figure out and fix this issue, like, go get it. Like, it's cheap. And also I just updated it, so it's like it has a few more links and just a little bit more good stuff. Mary Barnes, you like the phone quality? Yeah, when I was back in the States, I got a new phone because I knew that the one that I was using wasn't good quality and wasn't good audio, and that is a big deal, especially because this is my job, bringing you guys this content. So thanks to the High Vibe Tribe support, I was able to invest in that new phone, so now we can all have a better experience. So yay, thank you again to my supporters, I really appreciate it, and now we're having a better experience thanks to you. So, oh, hi Carrie, hi honey. So Carrie Quinn, Mama Bear, she's also doing some amazing stuff on her land in Tennessee. Carrie came to the retreat and got to know that amazing woman that way. She's creating a really cool sanctuary called Mama Bears for anyone who's going through a tough moment and just needs to get away to like a safe place where they can be nourished with like Italian food and love from Mama Bear, you know. So I'm sure we'll hear more from her in the future. Amanda, you just got your second copy. Okay, Amanda, if you want to know which edition you have, go into the first couple pages and see who the editors are. If you have the Harmony Rose the Mermaid, then you have the second most recent edition. If you have if you have Harmony Rose and Ava Rose, then you have the most recent edition. Amazon is closing at your past book version. I don't know what that means, Lynn. I hope they do. Okay, so I love this rock. Yeah, okay, exactly. Inshallah. God's will. May God's will be done. Okay, so yeah. Nice. Chrisanne, we will see. I think there are some other factors to be determined before that. Oh, yeah, Marinelle, I agree. Hey, Tina. Hi, honey. So yeah, so this is what the land is looking like after a few rains. Oh, Chelsea, I got an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Oh. I think it's worth it because this is looking great. Will I be putting my book on audio, Jamie? That's a great question. So, yes, that's the plan, and I have recorded about half of it up to chapter 8, but I am waiting for my audio person to come back to the lake to continue the rest of it. But it's slated to happen. It's just, slowly. Yes. It's not the newest iPhone, Donna, but it is pretty new. It's new to me. Oh, Nelda, thank you for your love from Canada. Oh, Mary, can you hear those birds well? Alright, those rocks. What are we going to do with those rocks? We're going to build a wall with those rocks. Nope. So, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So this area here is going to be like the lobby. So, even to get here, it's already like a pretty epic hike up the mountain. So the lobby is going to be the area. This would be like kind of the landing area. So probably be like some furniture, something, a place to like sit and chat and have tea here. So we'll see. Oh, and that's thanks to the farm workers. They gave me my first materials for my eco bricks. So that's also one thing in the future. When I have workers here, we're gonna have a really clear understanding that you are not to bring trash onto my land. I do not want to work with anyone who's drunk or anyone who brings trash on my land. Those are some really hard boundaries. No drinking, no inappropriate use of materials. So like there will be systems set up to process trash into eco bricks. But, you know, I still have a lot of cleaning to do on this land from people who have been here before who have not treated it the best. So, I mean, that's all part of it. But for now, yeah, now let's have some sorrel salad. It's really tangy. Tammy, you're welcome. Yeah, Rhonda, I know. And I've reached out to her, and in fact, after I end this video, I'm gonna reach back out to her. I'm actually about to stop by Karuna, see my little seed babies there, and then I'm gonna go to lunch at the farm, and then I'm gonna go to the dog sanctuary. Erin is in the States visiting family, and apparently the dogs there need a little bit of support, so I'm gonna go, yeah, and give some love to the dogs. So I've invited Wendy to both of those things. So if she wants the company, if she wants the support, she just has to reach back. And it's fine. I am like a rabbit, Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, honey. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. And I think about you in your studio. You really inspire me. When I grow up, I want to be like you with my own art studio. Yeah, Kathy, you know, when I was back in the States, you know, I was seeing these plants. I was seeing the dandelions and the plantains and these things that I wanted to eat as medicine, but I didn't want to eat them because I know that there's poison everywhere. They spray poison everywhere. It's bizarre. Why? Why would you spray poison on your food and medicine? It's crazy. And then there's people are surprised why healthcare is outrageous and everyone's sick. And it's like, well, maybe it's because you spray poison all over your food before you eat it. You think? Wow. Yeah, I'm happy to be back in the forest where I can just eat stuff. In fact, that was one thing that was cool. The morning after my ayahuasca ceremony, I went into the garden on Kobe and Nanda's land, and they have such beautiful land, and it was cool. I was able to just walk through the garden and eat things. There were blackberries, and I knew I knew which plants, what was what. You know, I have these relationship with these plants. I was eating blackberries. I was eating sorrel. I was eating parsley. I was eating what else did I eat? Cilantro. Oh, there was some arugula growing, so I was going through and eating these things after this really intense night of purging and cleaning and purifying my body. Oh, that was a big thing. You know, especially when you live in a place that's full of poison. And that could be the literal poison sprayed on your food, or also the poisonous toxic thinking of other people. You have to clean yourself, especially if you're an empathic person, especially if you're a sensitive person. You must clean yourself. You must clean yourself, or you're going to be energetically and physically, emotionally dirty. You're going to be heavier. You're not going to be able to get to the spiritual heights that you wish to reach if you're heavy with poison. So, ayahuasca ceremonies, intense cleaning, the detox products I'm talking about. In fact, I have a special guest coming on Saturday. We're going to talk about this. She's from the detox company. We're going to talk about the importance of cleaning yourself as an empath. So using that zeolite, I swear by that zeolite. I don't want to ever go without it. I have been on that detox product for about 6 months now. You think it's a coincidence that I'm feeling this good? I feel like I'm doing a lot of really good things, and I have been for the past, especially the past year. And I think that especially adding that detox product is one of those things that really made a big difference. So we'll hear more about that on Saturday, and I really, really, really believe so highly that this can help anyone who's willing to try it. So, Rochelle, do I ever use diatomaceous earth? I did in the past. But it didn't resonate for me so much. Yeah, you clean yourself. You gotta clean yourself. You gotta clean it. You gotta clean yourself. For the same reason that, you clean your body with a shower, you have to clean the insides. Oh, also, yeah, I need to message my Ayurvedic coach, Iran, and go in for one of those deep cleans with the salt water and the every which way comes out. It's good. It's like cleaning your crock pot, your pot. It's like, imagine you have a pot that you cook your food in, and you cook your food, and then you just put it away, like you don't clean it. And then you bring it out and you cook your food in again, you cook your food in it again, and then, scrape out the food, but you don't clean it, you just put it away. And imagine you keep doing this for years. What do you think that pot is gonna look like? What is the quality of that cooking pot? What is the quality of the food coming out of that pot? Your body, your stomach, your digestion is like that cooking pot, and sometimes you have to clean it. Your mind needs to be like, bah. I'll tell you more about that stuff later. Oh, good, Bonnie, you use it daily. Great. Do you have the two, or there's the spray that's like nano-sized particles. So here's what it is. So zeolite is a really special mineral compound that is created when lava from a volcano meets the ocean. It creates this charged particle that is structured in a certain way that when it goes through your body, you take it as drops in a spray. I use two different ones. What it does is it goes through your body and acts like a magnet. And what it does is it attracts and traps any poisons, any heavy metal, any of like the bad stuff. It traps it, and the molecule is structured. It looks like a little cage. So what it does is it magnetizes it, and then it puts it in a cage, and then it moves through your digestion, and it moves out through your urine and your feces. So it's all natural, has no bad side effects, doesn't have any negative interactions with any other medication. It can help you lose weight. It can help you feel more energized. It can help you feel healthier. It can help you in so many ways. I swear by it. Now, it is a little bit pricey, but if you have the disposable income, or if you value your wellness enough, I think it's worth the investment, which is why I buy it and I use it. So we'll hear more about it on Saturday. But what I really suggest with this product is that give it so there's a deal where you can get the first month for it's only $13 to try it for the first month. But what I really suggest is give it a try for at least 3 months. If you can do 6 months, do 6 months and see how you feel. What I did was I think I did 3 months, and then I was out of supply. I ran out. And holy shit, did I notice a difference. That's when my energy plummeted. That was the time that I got parasites again. Just everything I don't know, things just subtly change. So it's not like you take it and oh, amazing. It's no, it's a subtle thing that really adds up over time. And you'll see a big difference over time, where it's 6 months later, people are like, oh my God, you're so radiant. Your eyes are so clear. You're wow. And it's oh, I wonder if that had something to do with it. But anyways, yeah, so Bonnie, you're on it. And, it's an investment, but you know what? So is going to the doctor. So is going to the therapist because you're depressed. I don't pay for health insurance. I don't have health insurance here, but I do buy things and pay for things to keep myself healthy, like this detox product, like all my spices, going to the market and getting bones for a bone broth. We are always investing in ourselves. It's but to what degree? And how are we investing in ourselves? Because that doctor visit is super expensive, unless you're, in Central America or Asia or these other places. Anyways. Yeah, it helps with the thought process. Yeah, Bonnie, so that's another thing. Mentally, I feel clearer. Mentally, I have more space. When I'm not on that product, I'm much easier to feel, overwhelmed and just I can't do life, and I'm tired, and, I don't want to, I know, I'm stressed out, I don't have the energy to do anything, no, I don't want to, right? So, I think it helps on a lot of levels. Anyways, we'll talk more about it on Saturday. Yeah, good, Guadalupe. I think it's worth the investment. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I think it's worth the investment. All right, let's keep going. Oh, choo choo. You're doing great. All right, guys. Oh, it's a little spider. I wish you guys could see the spiders. So when the rains come big time, this whole thing is gonna be water down there. So. Oh, hi, Troy. Hi, honey. Okay, bye, Jane. Love you too, honey. Yeah, Trisha, I love you right back, girlfriend. And yeah, when you come, we can drink cacao and probably do a fire, but you know, we'll see. Ow. Okay, guys. Whoa. It's like a jungle in here. Oh wait, it is a jungle in here. Excuse me. All right. Chanda, what is happening on Saturday? Okay, so on Saturday morning, I think at like 8 a.m., I'm doing an interview with that woman, Savannah Aliyah. One of the coolest people in the world. She is such a high vibrational being who inspires me so much, and meeting her has been such a gift in my life. So she's coming on this channel, which is awesome because she is a very busy, very abundant woman who has a lot going on, and the fact that she's taking time out of her busy schedule to come and talk to us means a lot. Like, if you really knew who this woman was, like, you would be impressed. I'm impressed. So we're gonna talk on Saturday morning about being an empath and the importance of cleaning yourself. We'll learn a little bit more about this product, and we'll also hear some other ways that you can clean yourself as an empath. Hi, Debbie. Hi, honey. Yeah, Marilyn, isn't the birds great? Oh, Robin, thank you. Thank you for the stars, honey. And thank you. I see people have sent stars, and I just want to say thank you very much. If you didn't, don't worry about it. It's really cool, but thank you if you did. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, Roxanne, isn't that nice? You saw the video of Stella when I came home there. She was really dirty. So first thing first, got a bath. And you know what? She put up with it. And that was so funny. You know, during the ayahuasca ceremony, she was there with me, and we did a lot. Like, she was with me, and we did a lot of cuddling and snuggling, and just, like, she was so clean, and I loved how clean she was, and I think she also enjoys being clean, and she also, like, we were telepathically communicating a lot, and more so than I've ever experienced with an animal, and it's like she knew that I liked that she was clean, and so last time that she had the bath, she really, like, she stood there, she, like, took it, she put up with it. It's like she knew that she was getting something that was going to make her feel better and also make our relationship better. So yeah, Troy, ticks. Yeah. Kimberly, do I know anyone who facilitates ceremonies? Kimberly, I'm not sure. Like, that's something that you would have to, yeah, really just go and do your research and look around. I know there's some churches that have it, but it could also be an opportunity for you to make a trek down to Peru. You know, here they have ceremonies, but they're a little bit harder to plan ahead for. Like, the one that I sat for, like, I found out about that, like, 10 days ago, like, while I was in the States, and it was like, okay, yeah, sure. So sometimes I don't know when they're going to come here, but when they do, it's like, okay, it's a gift from God, and I heed it, and if I'm meant to be there, I'll be there, and if I'm not meant to be there, I won't be there. So it's good medicine, and I did a lot of cleaning. This is also why I really deeply understood, like, we must clean ourselves if we are to shine in our full brightest light. Like, a lighthouse with a dirty window is not as helpful as a lighthouse with a clean window that's shining its light, right? All right, guys, I love you all so much. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna reach out to Wendy again, see if she wants to meet up for lunch, and I'm gonna do that, and hopefully later on I'll do another video when we're at the dog sanctuary, see what's going on. Oh, Troy, I'm so sorry, honey. Angie, I'll tell you more about the detox on Saturday. It is on my website on the Erica's Favorites page, but on Saturday we'll have even more information about it, and I'll drop links and all the things. So they have a discount to try it for a month. Totally worth it. Just get on it. Now the thing is, you gotta know, to get the discount, you have to sign up for the auto ship. So it's like a subscription that every month they'll send you one. Now, if you don't want to do that, and if you just want the discount, what you got to do is you got to sign up for the auto subscription and then immediately sign into your profile and cancel it. Because otherwise, you're going to get it shipped to you and you're going to get charged every month. Now, last time this happened, someone was like, "Ah, it's a scam! It's a scam!" It's like, no, honey, it's not a scam. You just didn't take responsibility for yourself. You just didn't take responsibility, and now you're just blaming something outside of you instead of taking responsibility for your experience. It was clearly stated, this is auto ship subscription. if you can't figure out how to do it, you can also call the company. They're very helpful. They're really good people, really committed to helping people. And so in that instance, you could just call them and they could cancel it for you. So just so you know. All right. Natalia Manuel wants to be in my video. Oh, we're ending this now. Yeah, the Pure Body Extra, exactly, Sylvia. Yeah, the ticks. I'm really glad that, you know, we have ticks here, but we don't get the tick-borne diseases. Not like New England. So good luck with that, guys. Oh, Pam Foster, thanks for saying hi. I'm really happy you're here. All right, guys, thank you for being with me. Why don't we? I wish I had a. I'll do it this way. We're just gonna end as we began with a song. Thanks, Angie. Angie, you want to know that I just not to go on about, but that ayahuasca ceremony, I had such an incredible opening, and like I got to sing and make music, and like something opened up in me, and just like I just made progress. Like it really clicked. It was just such good medicine. Like I cleared away things that were in my path, things that were holding me back, things that were causing me to suffer, things that were in my filter, things that were just holding me back from being my best self. And I just feel better now. So, okay guys, I love y'all very much. Good luck on your adventure. May the forest be with you. If you like any of the breadcrumbs that I spoke about, go do some research and find out for yourself where the path may lead you. I don't have the answer for you, but I'm sure God does. So lean into that, okay? All right, love you guys. Okay, bye guys.